Okay, you gotta love that museum technology. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish talking about denial. Denial is just another way to safeguard yourself from more trauma. I mean, you have trauma every day, right? You have to deal with the pain of dealing with the 9 to 5 grind, right? And 11 hours of cholesterol, congestion, commute, and you don't want to have to deal with anybody coming around telling you that you need to be doing something different. No. Why? You just want to avoid it. You want to avoid more anxiety. I mean, you already feel shame every day as it is. You're not living the dreams that you sought when you were a child. You're not doing the things you wanted. You're not happy. I tried to make do with as much as I could, be patient, and not be in so much control. Sure, I had my moments of anger, despair, depression, but I'm shooting straight from the hip, straight from the waist, or whatever it is. But I'm shooting straight with you, to all you wrestling fans. I'm just reaching out to anybody who may know somebody, or just trying to put myself into a social network that may make my life more worthwhile than it has been. Since 2006, I can upload my memoir/resume, what I've endured since then. Before that, I mean, hopefully I can reach out to anybody who's interested, who cares. Put myself out there already. I've already put my memoir/resume to groups like philanthropy groups, non-profit philanthropy, the crowdfunding craze. Try to put myself out there with those people. Didn't really get much of when I mean really much, none reaction, no reaction. I have interest. I have, of course. I like to do things, and there's things I want to do. I don't want to get too detailed in what those entail, but I have desires, needs, and if anything, I'm more focused in my life, in my reawakening since 2008, let's say, that I missed out on who I really wanted to become. I wanted to become X, Y, and Z before, but now I don't want to be X, Y, and Z. I want to be negative X, Y, and Z. I want to be a fourth dimension person. I want to, what I termed feral resuscitation. I want to resuscitate my natural, organic, feral, wild side. That side in me. That's what paradise is. It's not for-profit paradise. It's not heaven. It's not all of these things. This is my expressions. This is my experience. This is uncut. This isn't rehearsed. This is me shooting. This is me being real. Like I said, I don't want to be in front of the camera kind of person. I'd rather be behind. I don't want to seek any type of limelight. I don't want all this. I'm not looking for it. If it's a way where I can use it, sure. If it's a platform for me to be able to, and that's what I want to be surrounded by, individuals who do like the limelight, or who are effective and have cult of personality, and somebody like Peter Joseph. I'd like to collaborate with him. I'd like to be able to tell him what his shortcomings are, tell him what he could be, should be, would be doing. It may be more effective, but perhaps he's just like most of every person out there. They're looking out for what's best for them. I mean, they put all this effort into acting and behaving a certain way for the betterment of their cause. They pledged allegiance to an ideology, and it's going to be hard to shake that. Okay, let me wrap this up. I'm going to send this video also to the Pro Wrestling Report guys, and hopefully PS Power. Hope you're watching. Like I mentioned, my ideas is I want to be around like-minded folk, and the PWR guys. You guys have been talking about the TNA acquisition. Who's interested? Time Warner. Which you guys mentioning that this past Saturday, the day before Veterans Day Eve. You mentioned that TNA, you know, of course, the Titanic ship is sinking, and they're saying what they have to say, you know, because it's marketing and whatever. They got to keep the rats on the ship. But I thought it was very coincidental a couple weeks ago, and I thought maybe that was more of a calling that what's his face, Triple H gets out there and talks about how if we did this, if we went with Jericho, then we would have ended up working for Ted Turner. And Ted Turner did a damn good job. And this is if Ted Turner, if you're listening to this too, in addition to the PWR guys, the Pro Wrestling Report guys, and PS Power, I'd like to try to find a way where there can be a threat to the World Wrestling Empire, like there used to be. Because competition brings cash and brings happiness. Real competition, not crony capitalism competition. Real competition. There hasn't been capitalism in existence. It ain't going to start now. But the way it was in the 90s. Ted Turner, PS Power, Pro Wrestling Report guys. I have a lot of ideas, and one of them basically is to do what Impact couldn't do, WCW or anything. Just try to find a way to bring something to the table that hasn't been done yet. And what I propose is cartoon wrestling. It can be done. You can see the craze and the phenomenon of online computer video gaming, RPG and all that whatnot. I'm not a gamer myself, but I do like entertainment. I like wrestling. I don't like World Wrestling Entertainment as much as they used to be. I still like certain parts of it, but for the most part, no. I like wrestling, but I like what can be created out of wrestling, where the UFC, where boxing falls short, wrestling is able to be there to pick up the remaining opportunities. But cartoon wrestling, make it into a wrestling show like Family Guy, like American Dad, like Simpsons. It can be done, because once upon a time, All in the Family was all about being live. Now, the Simpsons, South Park, these shows are actually out there, and it can be done. It's just I like to be a part of it. But like I pointed out, I can upload a video, or if I can find out how to place words onto YouTube. But I'm going to try to place videos up on YouTube and discover how long that's going to entail. But this is a simulated, I guess what you call visitation, what you would call a maximum security prison. This is the equivalent. You know, this is an apartment, and it's not fun. I mean, just like you, Ted Turner, you got all that property. That's what this right here, real human Homo sapien life needs. We need that amount of acreage. We don't need this. We need more than that. You get it. You have it. Can you help out? I'm asking for anybody who's interested in this video. Can you help out? I mean, can you lead me in the right direction? I'm looking for handouts. You know, I've got discipline. I've got power. I've got formulas. I've got this real. I got real intelligence, not for-profit intelligence. Sure, if I must conduct myself in a for-profit manner, I've done that before, and I'd like not to, but if that's the only way I can do that too. WWF, World Wrestling Federation, you got the F back. I mean, you should bring it completely back. But hey, if you've got room for somebody like me too, I've got creativity, and it's being untapped. I'm a talent. I'm real talent. So I guess that's how much I'll wrap up for right now. But before I go, just show me some love. Reach onto the computer, reach onto the screen, and give me some love. You know, an homage to the cable guy. You know, I'll actually, nah, next time. for all you cable guy fans, or Jim Carrey fans, real Jim Carrey fans. So that's all the time I have for right now. I'll try to upload some more videos when I get around to, which I don't have time to wait. I don't have time to procrastinate. I don't have time to playrate. I have time to congratulate. So this is just me reaching out. If you want to put a face to my 3-page memoir / resume, this is the face. Not the regular face, the face. Okay, that's it.